Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Natoya, and on this channel we talk about whatever we want, and today we are doing this look. So if you want to see how I got here, keep watching. I want to try a couple of things today. I noticed that all the girlies are doing underpainting, so that's where you put your concealer and your contour on first and then your foundation on top. So I just want to try that out and see how I like it. Okay, so I've got my skincare done. So now I'm going to go in with this Laura Mercier primer, and this is called Pure Canvas Primer. Never tried it before. I just picked it up, so let's see how it works. Right off the bat, it's kind of nice. It's not quite as grippy as my my e.l.f. primer, but that's okay. We're not going anywhere. I'm making it real. So the concealer that we're gonna use is my Naked Skin concealer, by Urban Decay, and we're gonna start by putting that on. And I'm going to use my contour palette. This is by Anastasia Beverly Hills. Alrighty, so I'm using you guys as a mirror. Let's get on and popping. Okay, seriously, let's zoom this bad boy in. I should probably get a mirror, but whatever. They say you shouldn't, the young people say you shouldn't do like that, put too much. You shouldn't do that triangle and drag your face down with your concealer. So I'm like, okay. I like to conceal just around my brows because I don't do my brows. Controversial, I know. I just let them grow and I shape them up, because every time I've tried to do my own brows, I screw it up. So I don't do my brows anymore. For my nose contour, I don't trust myself to do that and underneath the foundation, so I'm gonna just blend this out first. I have a Fresh Beauty blender. There's nothing more beautiful than Fresh Beauty blender, and I'm going to blend out my under eye, and I'm blending up to lift my eyes up. See, like it's giving me a little bit of an eye lift on this side. It's all an illusion, baby. Blending this part down. It's so weird doing this on camera. Okay. I'm gonna fight the urge not to do my makeup like it's 2016. I kind of feel like when you reach a certain age, you kind of get stuck in an era of makeup. Like for instance, a lot of my mom's friends are stuck with their 80s, 90s makeup, and they will forever do their makeup like that. And I just feel like that's probably the era they were young in and they got stuck doing their makeup that way. I'm stuck in 2016. Bold eyes, bold lips. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills contour palette, cream contour kit in the color Deep. I know this is old AF and I probably shouldn't be using it, but who gonna check me, boo? Whoa, that's a lot. So rather than put the contour in the apple of my cheek or whatever, I'm putting it on top. I'm trying that whole situation out and just blending that up. Ooh, I don't know about this, but okay. Trying all these Gen Z things. Okay, it's different, but we're rolling with it. Next, I'm going to use my NARS foundation. This is in the shade Dark 3. And I'm going to use my Sonic Blend brush. I did a review on this a long time ago, but I'm going to use this brush to blend out my foundation. So I just do a couple of pumps there. And I like to use my fingers to kind of just put it over my face. It's okay if this is not the way you do it, it's the way I do it. So this brush, if you press the button, it's like it does like a stippling motion, and it usually stipples your makeup into your face, but I don't know, maybe it died. Sorry, this is not a good representation for the Sonic Blend Company. Good thing this is not sponsored. You can use the brush with the sonic motion or independently by itself. Either way. I do like it because it gives you a nice even finish. What do I think about underpainting so far? Honestly, it's okay. It's not my favorite. It gives you kind of like a softer look if that's what you're going for, but sometimes I like to look snatched. And it's not given snatched, it's given Parent Teachers Association. So yeah. Okay, let's do the brows. No, let's do the eyes. So for the eyes, I have two palettes. I have my Jackie Aina by Anastasia Beverly Hills and my Violet Voss palette. My whole body and brain wants to go with the, what do you call it? The Violet Voss palette. That looks also like this. All the fun colors, but I think I'm gonna be boring and just, well, I think I'll just go with these. These are still fun colors. They're not boring, but I'll just play it safe. Okay, so we are going to go, I don't have any eyeshadow primer or anything like that, so that's this shade right here. It's called Edges. I'm gonna go in with that, and then probably a little bit of this one. So that's Edges and Wigglies. I packed my brush. Now let's zoom in to hi. Just kidding. Okay, so I mean, when we're all zoomed in, it actually looks nice and even. I like it. Okay. I got some eye boogers. So I'm gonna use this. I have a hooded eyelid, so I'll show you what I mean by hooded eye. I'll put some there. Close my eyes, it disappears. Open my eyes, there it is. Close my eyes. Yeah, so I have a hooded lid, so I have to really put it over and above, just so that you guys can see what I am working with. Otherwise, you're like, what the heck? Where did it go? It took me a long time to figure that out. So if you have hooded lids like mine, you want to pack it onto your lid and then also go over the top of your lid as well, because it's gonna disappear. There you go. All right, so then I'm going to, I think I'm gonna forego Wigglies and just go for the darker brown and come into my crease right here like so, and just do that. Like that, just nice and light. Okay, and I do that with the other side as well. This one's a little bit, just trying to make them as even as possible. Maybe I'll take a little bit of Wigglies. Oh, you guys are still zoomed in. Just a little tiny bit, and just put my inner tear duct right there. I'll blend that out in a second. I feel like this is my go-to look when I'm trying to just do some quick makeup. All right, so that is the eyes. I will do a liner and then move on. Okay, get into it. I'm gonna do my brows. This is the Lise Watier Double Definition Pencil. Lise Watier Double Definition Pencil. Okay, has a spoolie on one end. I'm gonna use that spoolie just to get this all sorted. I feel like I overdid the eyes, but then I'm just adding in strokes. I'm not filming my whole eyebrow, just adding in strokes. That's it. That's it. I don't mess with my eyebrows because every time I get them done or I do them myself, I do a horrible job, or the other people do a job that I don't like. So I just never mess with it because if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They're not the best brows, but they work for me. So that's where I'm at with my eyebrows. I'm glad they survive and they're not super thin, because at one point in my life I would like shave them down to nothing. I mean, we all, if you're a person of a certain age, you know exactly what I mean. So to have brows, it's, I don't know, I'm happy. I'm happy. Okay, so that's the brow situation. Now, before I put my liner on, I'm just gonna take my concealer again. Let's zoom you guys out. I'm gonna take my concealer again and just kind of clean things up a little bit. So clean stuff up right about here and clean stuff right about there. So is this still underpainting? I don't know. I'm just rolling with it. To set all that I've done, I am going to take my Laura Mercier powder, and this is in the color medium deep. So it's my Laura Mercier translucent powder. This is a dry beauty blender, and I'm just gonna take that. And bake my under eyes. Like so. I don't know if bacon is still a thing, but we're doing it. Okay, so now to contour the nose, I'm going to use an eyeshadow brush, believe it or not. So this guy right here, and I'm going to get my contour stuff on. We're gonna make this honker of a nose a little bit smaller. So I like to go from here. This is a little risky. And you gotta be as straight as possible. See that? Okay. Looks scary. I know. But we're gonna blend this out. And that's how I contour my nose. All right, so now we're just gonna I'm gonna finish the liner and the mascara off camera, and I'll be right back. So what's left to be done is I need to add some blush and some highlighter. So the blush I'm using today is from this NARS palette, and it looks like this. To be honest, the only blush I use from this palette is this one, and this is the Unfiltered 1 palette. I think by now they might have an updated version of this palette. So I think the color is called Exhibit A, and it's this nice bright red. See, it is so bright and so red, and I always use too much, but whatever, we're just going for it. Yeah, that looks good. Yeah, it's a lot. But okay, here. Get this wig out of the way. Yeah, that is a lot of blush, but we don't care. I love this blush. It is so bright and so pigmented. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's a lot of blush. Holy crap. I think I used too much, but whatever. Just try to buff it out as best as possible. Take it up here. It will do. This is MAC's. This is MAC Improper Copper blush. So it looks like that. It's called Improper Copper. And I'm just gonna, just a little bit, because the blush is already, it's blushing. The blush is blushing. I'm just gonna use this little brush here to see if I can. And I know I say this is my updated makeup routine, but then it turned into like a Gen Z recommended makeup routine. So really it's just, let's get dressed and let's put on some makeup together. Oh my gosh. Just a little bit on the nose, not too much. Try to blend that out as best as possible. Now for the lips, I'm gonna film my TikTok and I'll be right back.
You're 22, two at a handle. Girl, I wanna handle you. Put my hands upon you, baby. You're 22, two at a handle. Girl, I wanna handle you.
Okay guys, so I filmed my TikTok. I couldn't find the sound. It was no longer available, so I just made another TikTok. And this is the finished look. It is the finished look, honey. What do you guys think? Do you like it? I think it's a little too red, but that's okay. I still think it looks really cute. And I feel really pretty, which is all that matters. It's how I feel. I feel pretty. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.